Hello, and welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to show you layers in Photoshop. Layers are one of the most important features of a lot of the Adobe software. It's what allows a graphic designer, or a designer in general, to manipulate things without having to worry about erasing or copying and pasting too much. They can just position things on layers. Right now I have this object on its own layer. So I now have two layers. I have the background, which is locked, meaning that I can't move it. And then I have this layer, which is transparent, allowing me to move the object on it, wherever I want to position it. I can create more layers if I want by using my icons down here at the bottom. By clicking on this one next to the trash can that looks like a piece of paper with the corner folded, it allows me to create a brand new layer. I can then put whatever I want on that pixel-wise. If I don't want the layer anymore, I can just hit the trash can and it'll delete it. So we'll take this graphic for example, and if I copy and paste or drag and drop, Photoshop will by default create a brand new layer. And now I have three layers, one of them, the background, which is locked. I can then maneuver these items simply by clicking on the layer and using my selection tool, the black arrow, and I can move and position, transform, whatever I want to do. But everything that I do on this layer that has the can opener will not be affected on the layer above it, which is the egg beaters. You'll find that it's really helpful, instead of keeping your layers named as layer 1, layer 2, that if you double click on the name, it highlights blue. When it highlights blue, it means you're simply ready to start typing. Now, it's easier for me to tell which layer is which because I've named them what their actual items are. I can also duplicate items on layers. So if I wanted more than one egg beater, I don't have to copy and paste it. I can just click on that layer, which is now highlighted blue, and drag it to the new layer icon, where it will create a totally second layer. I can create as many layers as I want. The more layers that you have in a file, the larger the files are. And this is how we use layers in Photoshop.